Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here with another Way Back Wednesday where I will be talking about all the books that I read in November of 2021. Looking at my Goodreads, I only read 3 books this month. I have no idea what was happening in my life, but for some reason, I didn't read a lot of books. The first book that I read was The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is the first Wheel of Time book. It is very long, very thick. Took me a while to read it. I enjoy fantasy books and I had never read Wheel of Time, so I saw this one and I picked it up. And there is a TV series on Amazon based on this book. I believe it I haven't watched it, so I don't know if it's just follows the first book. The first season just follows the first book. I don't know because I've never watched it. In this book, you are following 3 boys, young men that basically live in this farm town. A mage comes and tells them that one of them is the dragon's reborn or the dragon's son, or basically he's going to save the world, but she doesn't know which one it is. So all of them go on a quest. I don't remember where they go. They go somewhere. And then there's 2 other girls from the town that might be the second one. I read this book. I know I read it. I don't remember exactly what it's about. They go on a quest because they're trying to find the dragon's heir or something like that. They're fighting against bad people. It's kind of like every other fantasy book that you've read. You're looking for a hero. There's bad people trying to take over the world. Something about the Wheel of Time is their lore. It's not their religion, but there's a book about the Wheel of Time. And so they're I don't remember. I liked it. I liked it enough that I read more. There are 14, I believe, books in this series, possibly more than that. And so, yeah, I started reading it knowing that it was going to be a big commitment, and I enjoyed the first one enough that I read the second one, which I'll talk about. I don't remember when I read the second one. Several months after this because this one took me so long. But if you're looking for classic high fantasy, then you should check out The Wheel of Time. The next book I read was Blanky by Kealan Patrick Burke. This is another one of his short stories, very short. Such an odd story. It's basically about a killer blanket. That's what it is. It's a killer blanket where it's trying to kill a child? No. The parents? I don't know. Remember, the blanket gets possessed and it's trying to kill people. Kealan Patrick Burke just writes the weirdest books. I liked this one. Again, it was a short story, not even a novella. It did not take me long to read, and I did enjoy it. It was just very strange. The last book that I read in November was Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I had previously read Six of Crows and did not realize that book takes place after the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I had picked up Shadow and Bone for my birthday earlier that year, and so that was me trying to read books off of my shelf, so I picked up the first Shadow and Bone book. I did not like this book or these 3 as much as I liked Six of Crows. You are following there's a world where some people have powers, and this girl has been recruited because of her powers, and I think she's recruited to the army, so she's learning to fight because of the type of power she has. I don't know. I'm explaining all of these books very poorly today because my brain's just not working and I can't remember what they're about, and I keep getting them confused because I keep reading whole series. Anyway, she's recruited as part of the army. She goes to fight, and then something else happens. And there's 2 more books in the series that I have read and we'll talk about in future videos. I don't know. Those were the books that I read in November. I don't know what was happening in my life, but I only read 3 books and I can't even remember what they are. I remember them because, I wrote them down, but I don't remember very much about any of them. So this was a very short video. And now I want to know, have you read any of these books? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.